Somebody asked me in an unguarded moment what I'd like to do, really, to end the organisation. And I said, well, I'd like to have a really good party, but I don't really want one where everybody's standing around with a canapé and a glass of something warm and wet. So here we are, celebrating in a shed.
Then any minute now it'll start and we'll have 70 people in here who all need looking after.
It was a great opportunity to present to the artistic community in Coventry something they would hopefully have never experienced before.
Buy my fish, you like my fish?
Art feeds you, creativity feeds you, and so it's like food.
It's not just food, but it is food at the end of the day, and we want to provoke discussion and communicate ideas through food.
I think our contribution, maybe you might say a bit like yeast in bread, you know, we're not the bread, we're not the cooker, but we are a little bit of something in that mixture that makes things rise, that makes things happen, that changes things.
Value of A&M, I wouldn't be doing, I'm now like work internationally, and I wouldn't be doing that if it hadn't been for an amazing creative retreat that I did with Lee Corner back in the day with arts and media training.
And very much in the early days it felt as if it was artists deciding what they needed for their own professional development, which I think is important, rather than administrators thinking they might know.
It was about getting artists together, to learn together, to develop their careers together, to talk to each other, to understand what they were doing and how they could go further.
And I think as an artist, one of the things you have to be is adaptable and flexible to be able to manage the change and kind of tides and currents and things. And I think that's one of the things that AMT and Rachel from those early years has helped me to do, really.
It was one of the training schemes that you always looked to first when you were looking to perhaps do something a little bit, improve your skills.
They've also helped emerging artists to establish themselves and to network with other people, and that's vital.
And I think arts and media has encouraged people to think more innovatively, to really think differently about the arts.
The thing I find most memorable is the people we've worked with. The staff in arts media training have been absolutely fantastic over the years.
Yes! Here you go!
It's been fantastic to see how they've developed their work and work with artists and how they've supported lots of up-and-coming artists throughout the region.
I would hope that that legacy continues and we'll all think in an arts and media way over the years.
That's what arts and media have been about, helping people find new partnerships and relationships to do their work well. So I trust we can carry that on, none of the tradition that they've created.
I'm serving a potted history of arts and media, which represents the span of life of the company over time through the kind of stratification of different jellies. We've got blueberry, pineapple, pomegranate and pear. And I hope it doesn't fall down.
Cheers. True quality. It's such a lovely message, I'm going to eat it.
We're just lighting the braziers for the last stage because we knew it would take a while. We're starting early and now we're having trouble with the lighter. Has anyone... No. Everyone got a lighter? Yes, you have.
But the shutters used to go up and you were taken outside and it was kind of supposed to feel like a little bit desolate. This is what life is like without this organisation. To ask the question, you know, who's going to do the work they've been doing? So they were taken outside and there were these braziers and they were given comforting hot chocolate and marshmallows in the shape of A&M to toast on the fire, and that was the toast. So that was kind of the epilogue really to the event. It's tremendous.
tremendous. I can't believe I'm in Coventry.
It's reminded me of going to events in Amsterdam, like very sort of arty events in Amsterdam, and it feels a bit like Amsterdam has come to Coventry tonight, and it's been lovely.
The theatre of the presentation throughout the evening has been delightful, but I probably have marshmallow dripping all around me because we're in the dark toasting marshmallows at the end of a cold, rainy night. It's been great.
In marking the end of an era, it also is the start of another new era, and what we've seen tonight is a great sense of what can be achieved, and that sort of sense of enthusiasm and commitment to the original cause, that original spark that got the company going in the first place.
The website will carry on, and I'm hoping over the next few months to build some really good relationships with people and continue to be able to offer artists and arts organisations something to help them make their living and make their way.
So hopefully that is going to continue and we can kind of build on that online. Fingers crossed.
A toast, and here's to everybody who's been part of AMT and my past, and here's to their future. Thank you.